The current state of the UK's pension system is nothing short of alarming. With the full new state pension pegged at £230.25 per week, translating to around £11,973 for the 2025-26 financial year, it raises serious questions about the adequacy of this support for retirees. If you think this is enough to live on while facing the rising costs of living, think again. The government's recent announcement about the state pension age increasing from 66 to 67 between 2026 and 2028 adds another layer of stress for those nearing retirement. The reality is that qualifying for the state pension requires a minimum of 10 years' worth of national insurance contributions, NICs, just to get any payment, and 35 years to secure the full amount. For many, that means they are left scrambling, attempting to make up for gaps in their NIC history. The government claims that their upgraded Check Your State Pension online service is designed to help people better navigate these complexities. However, is this really enough to alleviate the burden on future retirees? Treasury Minister James Murray states that the new measures aim to enhance the user experience for those needing to make voluntary contributions. But let's be honest, how many people are genuinely aware of these changes or even understand how to utilize them effectively? The minister's written statement to Parliament outlines measures that seem to cater mainly to the self-employed and those in the high-income child benefit charge category. Still, it feels like a band-aid solution to a much larger problem. The looming increase in the state pension age will undoubtedly affect those born between March 6, 1961, and April 5, 1977, who will have to wait until they're 67 to start claiming. And for those looking ahead, the prospect of the age rising to 68 between 2044 and 2046 adds an extra layer of anxiety. Can we really afford to keep pushing the age limit back while the cost of living continues to rise? A recent study by Just Group paints a grim picture for retirees. It found that over a third of people didn't even bother checking their state pension forecast before retiring. For many, the state pension is their primary source of income, yet almost 1.2 million households are sailing into retirement without a clear understanding of what they will receive. Among those surveyed, 38% of retirees hadn't looked into their pension status, a figure that climbs to 40% for those aged 55 to 64. This is reckless and, frankly, dangerous. Even worse, for those who did check their forecasts, about 17% discovered that their state pension would be at least £250 less per year than they had anticipated. On the flip side, only 9% were lucky enough to find their pension would be higher than expected. This is a wake-up call for anyone nearing retirement. The last thing you want is to be blindsided by a lower-than-expected state pension when you're already navigating the challenges of retirement. Stephen Lowe, Communications Director at Just Group, hit the nail on the head when he said, "It's easy to see why people may assume they'll simply get the full state pension, but for many, this won't be the case." The government may offer a state pension forecast service, but it's crucial for individuals to actively engage with it. Don't wait until you're at the brink of retirement to check your status. Do it now. And if your forecast isn't what you expected, take action to bolster your financial security. The reality is that the government needs to do more than just update online services and provide forecasts. They must address the fundamental issues plaguing the pension system. With the cost of living soaring and the state pension not keeping pace, the future looks increasingly grim for retirees. The government has a responsibility to ensure that people can retire with dignity, not anxiety over their financial future. In conclusion, if you're nearing retirement, make it a priority to check your state pension forecast. Don't be one of the many who blindly assume they'll receive the full amount. Use the tools available to you and take charge of your financial future. The time for complacency is over, the stakes are too high. The coming years will see many changes, and it's essential to stay informed and proactive about your pension. Don't let the government's promises lull you into a false sense of security. Prepare now to secure your financial well-being in retirement.